I want to share with you guys the secret to creating a ton of content in a record amount of time. Hey, what is up, guys? It is Harrison Barron, the Millennial Entrepreneur. And like I said, we are going to create the secret sauce for creating a ton of content in a rapid amount of time. Now, everybody's amount of time is going to be different. However, what I found is by following this kind of secret sauce, or the challenge that I encourage you to follow along with, you will end up creating a ton of new content. So what is it? It is called a 30-day challenge. Now, me and 5 other friends have agreed to do a challenge of how much content we could possibly make in a 30-day span. Now, this is what I actually jump-started my business with, both on YouTube and on content creation, where I sat down for 30 days and just wrote as many articles as I possibly could write. Everything from how to set up a podcast, everything from how to use LinkedIn correctly. These are 2 areas that I happen to excel in. I also started making YouTube videos, and it is the beginning essence of this channel, which was starting out on a challenge. And that is just to create content for 30 days in a row. Now, why would you want to do this, and how is this going to benefit your business? Well, ultimately, doing this is going to kickstart your business to grow over time. It's creating content for 30 days in a row. It's that simple. Now, what does this actually do? Content works for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, even when you don't necessarily realize it. It is so crazy important. So by you creating content today, and I encourage you to start, today is January 17th, you'll be seeing this on January 18th, you'll be able to go out and you'll be able to create a ton of new content. I encourage you to do what I'm doing, which is either a new YouTube video every single day for 30 days, or maybe it's writing 30 new articles for your website. This is going to drastically kickstart the success of your online business. Now, don't worry if you're like, hey, I don't even have an online business. Trust me, in the next 30 days, I'm going to show you guys how I'm making money passively online. No sales gimmick, just literally how Amazon sends me a paycheck and I'm acquiring brand new customers from the content that I'm creating. But ultimately, what I want you to do is sit down and think about a topic that you love, a topic that you want to know more about, or a topic that you might be an expert in, but you just don't know how to teach people. This is going to be the kickstart to building your online success. So what you have to do is find a couple friends. In this case, I have 5 friends that I'm doing this with, and we are creating as much content as we possibly can in a friendly competition to see who can create the most amount of content. Now, what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be doing 30 YouTube videos because I love video. I'm also going to be writing some content as well. And what this content is going to do is it's going to work for me 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I created videos last year. I did 120 videos in 120 days. I know, probably way more excessive than most people would do. But what that content is doing is that content is now working for me 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for years and years and years to come. So the work that I did over a year ago is still paying off till today. Recently, I just had a new customer come up to me and he goes, hey, you know what? I love your videos online, and me and my wife watch them all the time. It's helped us grow our business, it's helped us get started online, and ultimately it's helping us make money. And that is music to my ears. The benefit of the content that I've created is helping other people start. So I encourage you guys to start a 30-day journey with us. You can start on January 18th, come back in 30 days, or whenever you see this video, come back in 30 days and let me know. Take a look at the numbers on the day that you start and 30 days later. If you realistically create content for 30 days, and you might not be a crazy person like myself, where you're creating content every single day for 30 days, but by sitting down and saying, hey, you know what? I'm going to work an hour on creating a new blog every day, or work an hour on creating a new YouTube video every day, you'd be so surprised at the success that you're probably going to have after 30 days. And the best part is after this 30-day challenge, you can keep going, right? You can space it out a little bit to every other day or every couple days. But at least you're starting out with a great amount of content that Google's going to love, that YouTube's going to love, and your audience is going to love because they're going to have a ton of content to sink their teeth into. So start. That is the key to this whole thing. You have to say, you know what, after this video, I'm going to sit down, I'm either going to break out my laptop or desktop, or I'm going to break out my camera, and I'm going to start making content over and over and over again. And dedicate a little bit of time. This content is going to pay off in the long term. Trust me, I'm only saying this because I'm so ecstatic with the results that I've gotten already, and I encourage everybody else to do this. It is so powerful when you sit down, you go through it, and you start to make content over and over and over again. Now you might be thinking, well, I don't exactly know where to start. Just go on Google. Think about the last thing that you Googled about a topic that you love or a topic that you're working on. And start thinking about all the things that you've typed in on YouTube and Google and start making those pieces of content. You've already found the information. Make it in a fun, digestible piece of content that somebody can enjoy, whether that's YouTube or that's a blog or maybe it's even a podcast. And think about all those searches that you had and start answering those questions that you've had. Or if you're an expert in something and one of your friends has come up to you and said, hey, you know what, can you tell me a little bit more about that? Or how do you do that? Or how do you get started on YouTube? I'd break out a camera. I didn't know what I was going to record right before this. I sat down and I said, you know what, I want to tell everybody about the content challenge that I'm going to be doing because I encourage you guys to do it as well. The benefits of it are huge. So it's just starting. It's thinking about those questions that you've asked in Google or other people have asked you and letting those questions sit in your mind and grow with you over time. So I encourage you guys, take the leap of faith, start the 30-day challenge, leave a comment down below with your website or YouTube link. I would love to check it out. And I want to see 30 days of what you can create in that time span, and whether it's YouTube videos or blogs, and you will be so surprised at the success. Now, if you guys find value in this, hit that subscribe button because I'm going to be showing you guys how to convert that content into money, right? Because who wouldn't want to make money? How to start your passions, how to find more niches, and ultimately just how to grow your brand online. I appreciate you guys. I'll see you guys later.